Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. Wow, I haven't said that in such a long time. I thought it would be nice to kind of come back to YouTube, ease myself in with a nice kind of chit chat, get ready with me while using some new stuff that I wanted to try out. I've actually missed talking to you guys so much. Like, I've still been filming while I haven't been on YouTube. I've still been filming like TikTok videos and Instagram and stuff because it doesn't require talking. But it actually feels so nice to just be able to sit down and chill with you guys. So get your cup of tea, get your snacks, whatever you want to eat, and let's just get into some makeup. So for primer, I'm going to try the NYX Marshmallow Primer, which has been like all over TikTok these past few weeks. So I'm going to try it out. I've heard people say it's good for oily, porous type of skin. So we're going to try it. Okay. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells very sweet. I'm avoiding around my mouth area because I've actually been getting some eczema around there and really dry skin, so I'm trying to avoid my mouth area. Okay, so far that feels really hydrating. It does feel really nice and smooth on the skin. I wouldn't say it's mattified my skin in any way, so don't know about it being for oily skin, but it definitely feels really nice and smoothing, and it smells amazing, so it's cute. So for foundation, I'm going to use, I have used this before, but I haven't used it on camera. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Foundation in the shade Tan 450. I picked the shade online myself, and I was praying that it would be the right shade, and it's literally spot on. It has SPF 30, and actually it has really good coverage. Usually when I hear like CC cream or like anything like that, I'm like, oh, it's going to be like a tinted moisturizer. But this actually has really nice coverage. I did purchase this myself. I don't think e.l.f. has done PR for this foundation yet in the UK, but look at that coverage. So yeah, the reason that I took a little mini break off YouTube is, to be honest with you guys, I was over talking. It sounds so basic, but I feel like I was going all throughout lockdown 1, lockdown 2, lockdown 3. We had so many lockdowns in the UK, and I was just pushing through, working. But you guys also have to remember that I have twins and they were off school as well. But even though they were off school, school was still on, if you know what I mean. So I was homeschooling them every day. They sent, you know, new work to do, new presentations, new slideshows, new videos. The school was just not slowing down with the work. So on top of being a mum to them, I'm now their teacher. Well, I was. They've gone back to school now. Schools opened back up in the UK on Monday, and it's now Wednesday that I'm filming this. So yeah, I took the first 2 days off because honestly guys, I really needed it. I really needed those couple days of silence and peace. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's asking me for anything, no one's asking me about anything. It was just silence, and it was blissful. But yeah, on top of being a mum, a teacher, I also run 2 businesses. If you guys don't know, I have Makeup by Tammy, where I make videos, of course, and content that you guys see, but I also have Makeup by Tammy Cosmetics, where I actually ship out orders. I'm customer service. I do everything for Makeup by Tammy Cosmetics. It was just a lot. It was a lot on top of my mental health of, you know, trying to push through. I am what they call, I've realized, I've done a lot of self-growth during this lockdown as well. I've listened to a lot of podcasts. I've like read a lot of articles, and I think I'm what they call a high functioning anxiety or high function anxious. So when I get stressed or when I get like anxious about anything, I work. I throw myself into anything that needs to be done. So I throw myself into filming more content. I throw myself into being a mum, being a teacher. I just do what needs to be done rather than taking time for myself. And I feel like it all just built up to a point where I was like, talking was starting to feel like a chore, and I was just over it. I was really over talking, and obviously I can't give up talking to my kids as a teacher, as a mum. I can't give up that aspect of talking, but I can give up the aspect of talking for my work. I just had to decide what aspect of my life can I put on pause, and it just happened to be YouTube videos. And I'm sure you guys understand, because every time a creator talks about taking a break, most of the time, or 99% of the time, the followers understand. You know, everyone needs to take a break, everyone needs to take a pause, let alone being in a panoramic. And and like I think I mentioned, I was still filming. I still was on TikTok, Instagram. It was just, I liked the aspect of not having to talk. Because honestly, doing my makeup is my therapy. I absolutely love sitting down here for 2+ hours and just getting into what I love to do. But I just didn't want to have to think about saying anything. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to have to think about, oh, how is this foundation performing? Oh, how is this eyeshadow performing? I just wanted to slap it on my face and just enjoy the process. And I don't feel like YouTube allows me to do that. I'm gonna take this Beauty Bay Sunset Horizons palette today, and I'm thinking to do like a purple lilac type of look. So I think I'm gonna start with this dark purple down here. But yeah, now that the kids are back to school, I feel like I have lost a job role, one of them. I am no longer that teacher to them. I can just focus on being the mum and running my 2 businesses, of course. So yeah, I feel like now that I've lost one job role, I can really focus on YouTube. I'm gonna mix these 2 shades here, this purple and this kind of lilac pastel. And you know what, guys, this was the first time I ever took a break from YouTube and didn't feel guilty about it. Every single time I've ever taken like a week off of YouTube, I've felt so guilty because there's never really been a specific reason to take a break. It's just sometimes your mental gets on top of you and you just mentally don't want to record, you know what I mean? And because I'm such a get on with it type of person, I always feel guilty about taking a break just because of mental. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of toxic to myself. And this is not a therapy session, so maybe I should just keep some of this to myself. But yeah, I'm not sure how your job works, but if you are entitled to holiday, like time off, even if you're not going on holiday, because no one's leaving right now, if you feel like you need that time off, even if it's just time off to sit in your house and do nothing, take that time off if you feel like you need it. But yeah, that is where I have been, basically handling business and taking care of my kids, doing what needs to be done, what's important in this life. And I'm sure you guys understand, I don't need to explain it to you because some of you are mums, you know exactly what we've been going through. Even if you're not a mum, I know this time has been very, very mentally draining for a lot of people. And I felt like there was a time on the internet where everyone was just tired. Everyone maybe is even still now tired, just tired of talking, tired of saying to people, can't wait to see you. At this point, it's been a whole year of can't wait to see you. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, how many times can you say that to your friends? But yeah, I'm not gonna go on about this the whole video. I just wanted to update you guys and let you know where my head's been at recently. I even told one of my friends that I kind of felt there was almost this unspoken pressure that my kids' education relied on my own shoulders. And it's like, I've told you guys this before, but I never wanted to be a teacher. And you guys said, oh, you teach makeup so well. And it's like, I teach makeup so well because there's no one here to tell me, oh, but wait, miss, and what about this and that? And you don't have to, I don't like over explaining myself. Once I've told you something in a way that I think you would understand and you still don't understand, I don't know how else to explain it to you. And that was the issue I was having with my kids' education. I've explained it to you the only way that I know how, and you still don't understand. It's like, where do we go from here? Because I can't say the same thing again. You're still not going to get it, but like, I don't know how else to explain it to you. And it was the ghetto. But yeah, there was almost this pressure of like, if my kids go back to school and they don't, like, they're behind the class and they don't understand certain things, it's my fault, you know? But we thank God the kids are back where they belong and the teachers are back doing what they should be doing. So I'm taking this P. Louise paint. This is the collaboration with Mitchell in the shade Ibiza. It's like a purple lilac color. I'm gonna use this to cut the crease. And it's so funny the way that I am, yeah? For example, my mum works for the NHS and she's currently giving the COVID vaccine to people, but she's working weekends as well. And when I spoke to her last, I said, Mum, if you need to take time off, take time off. Like, and she's like, no, I'm fine. Like, you know, I don't need time off and this, that, and the other. But I'm like, okay, but if you ever feel physically drained, mentally drained, like, take time off. It's okay to not do weekends. But yet here I am working every single day, including weekends, and I feel drained and I need time off. So why does that advice only apply to other people, but I can't take it myself? Do you know what I mean? I'm just taking that purple shade and kind of dabbing over where the dark color and the cream connect. But how are you guys? I hope you lot are doing well. I hope your mental is okay. Now that we've been given, in the UK, we've been told apparently, hopefully, fingers crossed, June 21st, we shall be back to some form of normal life, which possibly means that we can have a normal summer in terms of barbecues and friends and, you know, normal life. Maybe even the possibility maybe of a holiday. Like, that seems so crazy, but I think just being given that kind of date and that kind of possibility has really lifted a lot of people's spirits. I know me, as soon as I heard kids are back to school March 8th, it really just raised my spirits. I'm gonna take that pastel lavender and just set that cream shadow. yeah, so that is the eye look that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recreate it on the other eye. You guys can see this foundation is still really glowy and dewy, but because of how dry my skin has been recently, this winter weather has really thrown my skin off, but also I've been using retinol like night cream, so it really has been drying out my skin. I've been going for more of a dewy glowy foundation, and then I'll just set it with a powder setting spray, and that seems to be good for my skin right now. So yeah, I'm gonna catch this eye up and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so the other eye is done. I'm gonna go in with this Catrice concealer. I've never used this before. True Skin High Coverage Concealer in the shade 60 Neutral Fudge. Oh, the doe foot looks really cute. It's like a teardrop type of shape. So we're gonna try, oh, this is not as bright as I thought it would be. I mean, it's a decent color, but I just wanted a little bit more brightness. I'm gonna top it with this W7 Very Vegan Perfectly Matte Concealer in the shade Caramel, which looks like this. It looks a little bit brighter than the last concealer. Very similar, but a little tad bit brighter, so yeah. But yeah, one amazing podcast that I've come across that you guys definitely need to check out is called To My Sisters. So those two women are the most amazing, inspiring, wise women I've ever listened to on a podcast. Like, they have so much wisdom, and I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. Like, it's just something you need to check out for yourself. They really cover a lot of topics, from like body positivity to social media and mental health. Like, they cover so many topics, and every single thing that comes out of their mouth, I'm like, yeah. But yeah, if you guys are on TikTok, come on over and follow me at Makeup by Tammy, of course. I'm really trying to get into it. This is another thing. It is a bit insane that I've already hit 200,000 followers on TikTok, and I've only been on there like seriously maybe a year. Meanwhile, I've been on YouTube for so many years, and I've put so much effort into it, so much consistency, editing, filming, years, like over 5 years worth of effort into. And as grateful as I am for how far I've come, it's like, when you compare the growth to other platforms, it's just like, is YouTube just not promoting my page, my videos? Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel, it doesn't add up. It's just not adding up. I'm consistent. I feel like I produce good content. Like, I just don't understand with YouTube. I really don't get it, but I keep doing it because I absolutely love the interaction and the community aspect of YouTube. I feel like no other platform gives me that satisfaction as like when I get comments from you guys. I feel like there's a stronger connection between me and you, because you really know my personality. You kind of know my heart if you've watched me for a long time. You know my story in terms of, you know, I have kids, I have a partner, like I have, you know, who I am. Do you know what I mean? That the other platforms I can't really get across in like a minute or 30-second video, which is why I have a love for YouTube. But YouTube growth, I'm taking the KVD Loose Face Powder. I haven't used this before. Setting powder. Yeah, with YouTube, it can feel really demotivating to grow so slow. And then to just be on TikTok for not even like a year and already see the exact same growth that I've had on YouTube in 5 years. It just honestly, as a creator, it makes you just go, what's the point? I might as well focus on the thing that's growing the fastest. But like I said, TikTok and Instagram doesn't give me that kind of community vibe that YouTube does give me, which is why I do stick at YouTube, because I do really love this platform, and like I love you guys and your engagement, and you know, I feel like we're friends. Like, I know you guys say it to me all the time, like, Tammy, I feel like you're my friend in my head. I feel exactly the same. As soon as I upload a YouTube video, the first thing I'm looking forward to is you guys' comments, like hearing what you think about the stuff that I tried, hearing about how you are, like how your family, some of you let me know how your family, like I remember someone DM'd me on Instagram, but they watched me on YouTube, and they said they watched my teen mum YouTube video, which was more than a few years ago, and she said she's given birth to her first child, and like my video really helped her because she is a teen mum or going to be a teen mum, and you know, my video basically gave her hope that her life is not over, because I was told that when I first, you know, got pregnant at 17, I was told by a family member, you know, that my life was over. And that type of, first of all, don't do that. If someone in your family gets pregnant young, don't tell them that their life is over. Like, that is rubbish. First of all, it's not true. I mean, yes, their life may now be harder because they now have an extra responsibility that other people their age do not have, but their life is not over, you know? But anyway, my point is I'm able to feel a closeness with my subscribers on YouTube that I don't feel with TikTok and Instagram. I'm also going to use it to kind of set underneath my contour line. I'm not setting around my mouth because, like I said, I'm experiencing dryness and eczema there, which is another thing that has really kind of got on my nerves because I'm someone that's always had oily skin. So for me to all of a sudden not only have dryness, dry patches, flakiness, I'm like, whoa, how do I deal with this type of thing? Because the rest of my skin is still normal, like the rest of my face is still normal. It's literally just around my mouth area. I don't know if you guys can see like the eczema. It creates this kind of texture underneath makeup as well, and because it is on my face, it has knocked my confidence a little bit with how my skin looks bare skin. Do you know what I mean? It's just a whole thing, guys. I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury powder to set the rest of my face. I am still doing my Project Pan. I am doing amazing, if I do say so myself. In terms of skincare, I've finished a lot of the skincare, if not all, couple products left, but majority of the skincare that I put in my Project Pan I have finished. Even some extra products that I ended up adding after I finished, and I am going to do an update for you guys towards the end of March. Makeup takes a very long time to finish, but I'm definitely making progress, which is great, especially because I haven't been doing YouTube videos and testing new makeup. I've really been, for TikTok and Instagram, I've been focusing on my Project Pan items because I feel like when you're doing tutorials on TikTok and Instagram, no one really cares what products you're using. They just want to see the look that you create type of vibe. So I was able to just use the same foundation over and over, same concealer over and over, and no one really cared. Whereas I feel like if you do that on YouTube, people get bored of hearing about it. I'm gonna go in and use a setting spray. This is the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Setting Spray. I've never used this before, but it's a ultra matte finish. Oh, do I want that? We're gonna try it anyway, but it says it has aloe and vitamin E, so hopefully it's a little bit hydrating, but it comes in a aerosol spray. Oh no, it's an actual like pump. It's not like a The mist is really nice though. It smells good as well. I know they've called it a matte setting spray, but I really feel like that's given my skin a nice kind of skin-like glow. That looks really nice actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line next. I'm sure I had a new mascara that I wanted to try. Oh, the Benefit one. One sec. So Benefit came out with a They're Real Magnet Mascara that I'm gonna try out. I've seen this all over social media. This is what the one looks like. So it's really like a spiky short bristle type of wand. It's not really thin. I thought the wand would be a bit thinner, but oh, this is really spiky. This is like poking my eye a little bit. And it's not really a wet mascara. I don't feel like there's tons of product on the actual wand. You know, some mascaras, when you take the wand out, you almost have to scrape off the extra product because there's so much, whereas this barely has any, which some people might really like because not everyone likes that loaded mascara type of look. Okay, so this is what we are looking like. Hopefully you guys can see. I feel like it is very separating. It looks like I have like a million lashes on this eye. It does make every single lash stand out. However, it's not super lengthening. Maybe if you build it up. Yeah, it's not as lengthening as their Bad Girl Bang mascara. I still would pick that mascara over this one, but I feel like this is a decent mascara. I think it's alright. It's not a terrible mascara, but it's a little bit prickly. It doesn't release as much product as I like, and it doesn't give me the length. So I suppose it's not a favourite of mine. This I'm excited to try. This is by Kiss and it's called Lash Glue Liner. So you know how on TikTok that trend was going around where they say take your lash glue and draw it onto your thing and then stick your lashes on? I feel like this is what that's kind of inspired by. So it looks just like a felt tip. I'm going to draw it across. As you're dragging it across, it does dirty the felt tip though. I wonder if that would affect performance over time. But for now, it's releasing a decent amount of lash glue. So we shall see how the lashes stick. For lashes today, I'm going to take my one, Summer, from my brand. And I like to use these kind of tweezers and just stick it on. Well, that was easy. I love that. That is innovative, it's useful, it works. That is amazing. If you really struggle on putting lashes on, this would be great because it's literally just like applying liner and then you stick the lashes on. It wasn't wet where it's like slipping and sliding. The lash kind of just stuck right to it. That is amazing. All right, I'm gonna do this eye and then I'll come back to you. So for bronzer, I got this palette from Pixie. I believe it's a collaboration with someone called Promise. It's called the Shapeshifter Palette Contour Palette. So they've put shades for everyone in one palette, and I feel like we've all outgrown that type of vibe. Unless you're a makeup artist, there's no reason for you to have one palette with colors for everyone, because there's shades in here that I can't use and there's shades in here that lighter skin can't use as well. And I know everyone likes to say like, oh, you can use it on your eyes and stuff, but realistically, who does that? No one really does that. Like, to buy a whole palette just so you can use 1 or 2 shades, I don't know. I do like the versatility in this palette. I do feel like they have done well with the shades. I just wish that it was just in separate, smaller palettes. I'm gonna bronze up the skin. That is actually a really nice shade for me. They're very pigmented, but they're also very blendable. Sorry if this noise is annoying you. I don't know why this brush is rattling. But they also came out with another collaboration with Denise, and this one is full of highlighters. So 9 different highlighters in here, which is a bit of an overkill. I don't really feel like I need highlight because my face is glowing as it is, but I'm gonna take this shade here in the corner and just put a little bit of that on the tops of my cheek. That's a really nice color actually. Yeah, the formula of these highlighters are beautiful. Just gonna take a little bit of that bronzer. Oh, I think I had purple on the brush. No, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Okay, that's good, that's good. Saved it, kind of. And then for blusher, I have the Vive blushers. I have these 3 shades. So let me show you guys. This is Malbec, which is like a dark pinky berry, and then this is the shade Cherub, which is more of a baby pink, and the last one I have is Piazza, which is, it looks like a brown terracotta, but when you actually put it on your face it does come out a little bit more of a berry plum. I found that out the hard way because I kind of applied it like a bronzer, because it does almost look like a bronzer type of shade, but it really does have like a berry plum undertone. But I do wish that she came out with, like, you know me, a nice orangey coral color for deeper skin tones. But I feel like all of the blushes she released for deeper skin tones lean more berry plum, which some people really like, but I really wish she had the option for an orangey warmer type of color for deeper skin. But maybe she'll add it later, we shall see. There's someone at my door, one sec. Look what just showed up at my door, guys. It's a package from Makeup by Mario. I've got the Master Mattes, the Master Metals, some eye pencils. I'll try it in one of my next testing videos, but yeah, Vive blush. Gonna go ahead and put it on the backs of my cheeks. I really like applying my blusher back here now. I don't really kind of bring it to my apples. I kind of like it up here. But yeah, they do blend and diffuse into the skin really well. They're not super pigmented where it's like, boom, wow, too much pigment, but they carry enough pigment that they do show up on deeper skin. Of course, I don't have the darkest skin and I'm not sure how this will look on deep dark skin. But for me, if you are around my skin tone, they do show up. Okay, and last but not least, I have these 2 lipsticks from Catrice, so I thought I would give one a go. This one looks more like my shade. It's called Full Satin Nude 30, full of attitude. Okay, it's just a nude peach color, you know, the standard for me that has not changed. I still love a nude. I'm gonna take the Morphe Trendsetter lip liner. Really nice, comfortable formula, really nice color. Also, how cute are these earrings, these little teddy bears? I got it from Shein. I did such a cute order from Shein recently. They have some really cheap but cute pieces on there. I even got these butterfly ones. Where are they? These little butterfly earrings, how cute are they? Yeah, Shein has some really nice accessories. But yeah, let me fix my hair. Hey, I think I'm ready. I will also link this wig down below. It is a new one in my collection. I love the highlights right at the front. But yeah, that is it, guys. That's everything I wanted to test today, even though today wasn't really about the products. It was just about catching up with you guys, letting you know where my head's at, where my head's been. But I am back on YouTube. I'm not going to dive straight in and be uploading 3 to 4 videos like I was before. I feel like I'm going to ease myself in, probably 2 videos a week. We'll see. But I do really want to focus on growing my TikTok TikTok and my Instagram, since they do grow faster, it is what it is, you know. But I'm not gonna leave YouTube. I'm still here for you guys. I'm still gonna film content because I love being on YouTube, but I don't think I'm gonna put my all into YouTube anymore, just because I don't feel like YouTube puts its all into me. Do you know what I mean? It's not about you guys. I feel like it's just about the platform, you know, and I'm still gonna be here for you guys. So, you know, let me know what videos you want to see. I'm still gonna be creating content, but I feel like I'm really gonna push myself on TikTok and Instagram. So yeah. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Take care. Bye.